Welcome to Sanusi's Vision. That's right. I'm going to be talking about sneakers. We talk about apparel. Going to be talking about custom comic books, man. So it's got all kinds of cool stuff there. Thanks for joining me. It's been a while. Thanks for being part of this awesome channel. Thanks for growing the channel. First and foremost, the channel has reached a peak of 1,192 subscribers. So we're closer to that illustrious 1,200. I'm definitely looking forward to getting to that number because that was one of my goals this year. Of course, the bigger goal is 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. But hey, 1,200 subscribers is pretty all damn awesome. So thank all of y'all who continue to join me. How y'all doing? Welcome to the chat. MYAT. Welcome, man. How you doing, man? It's been a long time. How you doing? Thanks for joining me. Be sure to share the stream with everybody you know. You know what I'm saying? Today we're going to talk about some cool custom gear. Look, let me let y'all see what's behind me. Look, cool custom gear right there. I'm going to show you some new posters of the Cards of Assassin characters, the new comic book I got come out. And of course, you can see behind me, I got the new banner. Look at how sick that thing is. It's pretty sick. You got the Assassins on one side, you got the Carjacks on the other side. So y'all, thank all of y'all for joining. Don't worry, I'm going to be showing you cool gear too. So Batazr sneakers today, all kinds of cool stuff. And thank y'all for growing the channel, man. I really appreciate it. I watch Japanese anime, but that's not my focus today. So I'm focusing on my characters. So thank all of y'all for joining me tonight. Hey, how you doing, Juan? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Yes, sir. The channel continues to grow. I try to come in early as I can because once I finish streaming here, I'm going to my TikTok too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yo, let's chop it up about the Los Angeles Comic Con real quick and we'll get into this awesome cool gear. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe to this channel. Share with all the people you know that actually like seeing cool stuff, cool gear. The Los Angeles Comic Con show was amazing. It was liberating. The biggest thing was being able to get out these comic books. What I had planned for so long actually came to fruition. So, you know what I'm saying? That was definitely a big thing for me, being able to do that. Yes, I like Japanese anime, mites, but I'm not focused on Japanese anime, so stop asking me about that. Today I'm focused on my stuff right here. You know what I mean? Focus on this right here. I ain't concerned about Japanese anime. That's why the title says Asho and Batazr, apparel and custom sneakers. So y'all, for me, the Los Angeles Comic Expo was amazing. It was liberating. It was definitely must see. You know what I'm saying? It was great too because hey, do you want me to block you? If you want me to block you, I'll block you. Don't ask me stupid questions. You know what I'm saying? It's like Juan says, don't let people ask you stupid questions. I ain't got time for that. You know what I mean? So, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and block you so you can find somewhere else to go be. I ain't got time for that, man. Stop asking me about Japanese anime. Told you I like Japanese anime. I'm not talking about Japanese anime today. I'm talking about my characters. You want a fanboy, you got to go somewhere else, man. Is that clear? If you feel like staying, don't ask me any more questions. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to ask me questions about do my stuff, cool. If it ain't that, I'm not trying to hear it. You know what I mean? That's how this is going to go. So you can get off if you want to. You can even subscribe if you want to. You feel me? I ain't got time for that, man. You know what I mean? So, yo, like Juan says all the time, I'm going to put up with people's bullshit. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining me on the chat tonight, y'all. Appreciate all of y'all. Look, today I get to talk about all the cool stuff I haven't talked about in like almost a month. I've been really busy. I ain't had time to even stream no more. You know what I mean? But today's going to be Cards of Assassin's comic book. The banner you see behind me is new. I got rid of the old one because I'm pushing new stuff. Then, of course, you can see I got the t-shirt on, too. Cards of Assassin's Training Day comic book came out last month, but I didn't really have time to promote it on YouTube like that because YouTube was having technical glitches. I ain't had time for that. You know what I mean? So I just decided I was going to go on TikTok. But once I get off of YouTube today, I'm going right up to my TikTok channel. So thank all of y'all for subscribing, for liking, and definitely hitting the notification button. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all, comic books, you know what I'm saying, the apparel, I don't even know where to start at, but Los Angeles Comic Con was definitely great. And the one thing about me now is like, I'm not putting up with bullshit no more. Don't come on my channel talking crazy. Ain't got to worry about me talking crazy to you. You know what I mean? So appreciate all of y'all who have grown the channel. The channel continues to grow exponentially. You know what I'm saying? People just got to know I ain't for BS. You know what I'm saying? I ain't for bullshit. I'm not the one you want to mess with. You know what I'm saying? So look, behind me is the new banners I got to show y'all. You know what? Off top, I got to just show y'all the new characters because they don't look the same anymore. A lot of changes done been made. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I might pull my new I got this cool thing like a camera stand. I might actually use it so you can actually pull up closer to the characters because I want you to be able to actually see it. You know what I mean? I want you to actually be able to see the characters. Yeah, y'all see the posters right there? That's the first thing I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna start off with the sneakers, then we're gonna talk about the posters, then we're gonna talk about the apparel. The apparel too. That's the cool thing about having this thing right here. I see that went to an end. Good. Glad to see we weren't having that problem no more. So y'all, yeah, that's me, the new me. I ain't for BS. So look, y'all, starting off with the sneakers, man. Let me start off with Carjack Assassins train sneakers. So it's been a while since I talked about this stuff right here. And the cool thing is that I got this new camera stand thing I'm using, man. It's pretty cool actually. You actually get to see a lot of stuff really clearly, if it makes any sense. I don't have to sit down anymore, which is probably the best part about doing this thing. And then YouTube, man. YouTube is just another access point for me because sometimes YouTube gets on my nerves with their shadow banning crap. They always find a way to block what you're trying to do. And that's probably because they don't want to pay people that stream really good on their platform. So that's one more person they got to pay. But starting off with the Batazr 3 sneakers low tops. I've designed a whole bunch of new sneakers on the website now. I've had time to be on YouTube. Now, if you love the custom sneakers, whether it's high tops, whether it's low tops, whether it's kid sneakers, whether it's grown-ups, I got it all now. And I got a bunch of colors now too. Royal blue, black, gray, red, navy blue, purple, pink, orange, green, yellow, you name it, brown, I got it. And yo, if you're wondering what this t-shirt is, this is the Carjack Assassins Training Day t-shirt, limited edition t-shirt. You can see all the characters. You got the Assassins right here. You got the Carjacks right here. New material too, man. I ain't messing around. Everything had to get upgraded, y'all. Like, I just had to go all out on this thing. Then, of course, the banner. Like, the banner was so popular at the show. Like, at Los Angeles Comic-Con, people were tripping out about the banner. Like, that banner is hard. So, appreciate all of y'all joining the chat right now. Be sure to like, subscribe, and definitely hit the notification button. Now, let's get to these amazing sneakers because there's a whole bunch over here. Man, Mayat, whatever the hell fuck your name is, shut the fuck up and get the fuck off my platform. You're a bitch. Get the fuck out of here. This motherfucker's serious. See, I just hit that idiot right there. Nobody wants to read this trash. You're not gonna be asking me a bunch of questions and think I'm gonna put up with your crap. You heard what I just did to that motherfucker. You getting blocked, get off my platform. I do not care. If I lose 10 people, I get 100 people. Ain't got time for that no more, man. Are you kidding me? Motherfucker, who the hell are you talking to? I'm not the one. Now back to my sneakers. Now I know probably one thought that was funny as hell. Now look, these sneakers right here, Batazr 3 low tops available now on sunvision.com. Now the way I'm doing the sneakers now is before I wasn't putting the art on the front or I couldn't put it on the back. Well, I decided, you know what? I can pretty much do everything now. So I can go all the way around the entire shoe, including the tongue of the shoe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not having it, man. You know what I'm saying? So look, I can put this art all over the top of the shoe. That's why I like TikTok. You ain't got to deal with crap like this. I'm not playing that crap. I'm not the one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I warned them too. I'm not playing. I'm not playing that crap. You know what I'm saying? You come on my platform, don't talk crazy to me, and you got to worry about me clapping back. You definitely don't want me clapping back. Trust me, you don't want me clapping back. Now look here. You got the Batazr 3 sneakers right here. If you're going to come on somebody's platform, some of y'all need to use your manners. It's called manners. Have your manners intact. I'm not here to talk about what you want me to talk about. You see the title, respect the title. Don't get it twisted, man. I'm not that nice. I'm nice, but I ain't kind. Do not try me. I'm not the one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the one. Now look here. Back to these amazing sneakers. That's why I love TikTok. Because you ain't got to deal with this kind of crap on TikTok. People actually on TikTok actually have sense. You know what I'm saying? People over here on YouTube just be acting the same dumb stuff all the time. Don't nobody want to hear your crap. You feel powerful because you're behind a phone? Nah, you mess around with the wrong one, I'll find you. You feel me? I ain't playing games. Now back to these sneakers right here. Check these out. Batazr 3 low tops available now. So multiple colors. Now the thing is, every character that I got can go in any shoe. And another cool thing is that each shoe can be a different design. The right foot is totally different from the left foot now. These are all things I used to think about doing I couldn't do before. I can do it now. So if you take the right foot, the only thing I'm working on now is making two different colors. Now that would be sick. So the Carjacks versus, let's say if you were putting Carjacks characters, I can have it on the right foot right here. But then the Assassins can be on this foot right here. And then also too, the art on the inside is also different too. Because the art on the inside of the shoe is different. So I can take what's on the outside and put something totally different on the inside. And the art on the left foot is the same thing. I can take the art that's different over here on the inside is different. Yeah, I'm not playing, man. I'm done with them games with people, man. I'm not the one. So y'all, appreciate all of y'all who joined me tonight. Appreciate all of y'all. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification button. I'm going to be me no matter what. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not the one you want to try to bully. It ain't going to work out for you. Trust me. You don't want none of this smoke. I ain't that dude. You know what I mean? So y'all, these are the Batazr 3 kids low tops right here. Now, I'm doing adults too. Because I love adult sneakers. I'm going to grab you the other one. But this one right here is the Batazr 3's Iron Man Collector's Edition. I'm making a lot of Collector's Edition now. Because I realized when I did one for a customer, he wanted Iron Man and Blade. Some people want Batman and whomever. So whenever I do a Collector's Edition, I can spread it out. I can get it to wherever I want to get it to. So Batazr 3 low tops. And I'm going to throw in the website for the the link to the comic book too. I'm gonna get to that later, but I want to get these sneakers out the way and then this apparel because I got cool bomber jackets to show y'all, cool t-shirts, cool sport leggings, cool sports sweatpants, a whole lot of new stuff, man. I'm making new everything. You know what I mean? And I got this new camera stand that I'm using, so it makes it really comfortable. It's way more comfortable than sitting down, actually, to be honest with y'all. Now, look, let's get to these sneakers right here. The Batazr 3 low tops right here available. And look, Juan, if you're still in the chat, the thing about me is this. If I lose one subscriber, I'll get 10 of them. I ain't got time for that, and I definitely don't have time for fake people. You cannot be around me if you are fake. I don't want you on my platform. I don't want you streaming on my thing. Get the hell away from me and go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? No fake people allowed. None at all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing that. I ain't that dude. You know what I'm saying? So look, on this foot, now I was telling you about the custom. This is a prime example of what I was talking about right here. The Blade, right? I got Blade versus Iron Man. So I got Blade on one shoe. I got Iron Man one shoe. And these are two of my favorite characters that are not actually my characters. You know what I'm saying? As far as Marvel characters, I'm not really into that anymore. I'm more into my own characters now. I'm focused on my characters all the way. I don't waste my energy on like DC and Marvel anymore. If somebody orders that, cool. But I got enough traction going with my stuff that I ain't got to worry about this no more. I really don't waste my energy on this no more neither. So I got on this foot, I got Blade on this foot, right? Then on the inside, as you can see, I got Blades like Iron Man. So I can put images of Blade on the inside, but sometimes I like to flip it and put Iron Man or whoever I design on the other side. And then on the outside of this one, I got Iron Man, right? You can see the whole Iron Man design. The art is everywhere. I'm also working on getting y'all black souls too. It ain't just gonna be white, but I do realize a lot of people like white. You know what I'm saying? I was hesitant on the I was hesitant on the white at first, but I'm kind of like starting to fall in love with white. You know what I'm saying? But then on the inside, guess what you got? You got Iron Man and you got Blade parts. So basically, and then also too, if you look at the shoe itself, right? The art design, everything goes literally everywhere, including this part. The only reason why I didn't cover this part is because I actually wanted you to know the color of the shoe. But I can tell that the shoes are starting to look like murals, which is actually what I wanted. So a lot of the orders that I got from this last Los Angeles Comic Con Expo, which was last week, I got to do that. So people wanted something that was like covered the whole thing. Some people are like, it's okay, you cover the whole thing. I'm like, okay, cool. People don't really restrict me on the design of the shoes. They kind of let me do what the hell I want, which is what I love. You know what I'm saying? I love to do what I love to do. I ain't about to be apologetic about how I'm going about it. So it's good to see that we ain't got no more knuckleheads in the chat. I definitely appreciate that. That's why I like TikTok. I mean, I'm not on YouTube that much anymore because there's always some idiot in the stream all the time. They come over here whining and crying. I hope to God he unsubscribe from my channel because I'm going to go find him and block him from my channel. I ain't got time for that, man. You know what I mean? So, yo, Batazr 3 low tops. And now I'm going to move on to the high tops. Now, remember, this is a collector's edition. So if you love collector's edition type stuff, this is the one for you. If you want the basic, you can get it on the website. Collector's edition is $500. Basic level is $250. Some of them are $275, depending on the sneaker that you're ordering. But I've got about 7 collector's edition on the website. I've got about 12 designs regular on the website. Then I've got sneakers for the men. I've got sneakers for the women. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, visit Sanusi.com and get your order on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's good to have. And then the next one is the high tops. These are high tops. It's good to have courage in yourself because it means you don't have to take people's crap anymore. You know what I'm saying? When I first got on here, I used to let people run their mouth. Boy, you ain't running your mouth no more. I'm not the one you want to mess with. It ain't going to work out for you. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't going to work out for you. You know what I'm saying? So now back to these amazing high tops right here. Now these right here are high tops with the straps, but I've also got high tops without the straps. I'm actually working on a new design I'm working on right now. Y'all definitely going to love that one. It's next level sick. This is where the party got started right here when I created these sneakers. When I created the first ones, I really wasn't trying to cover the whole thing. Y'all give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to over here put let me see. Give me a second, y'all. My computer keep going to sleep. I'm trying to keep it from going to sleep. Let's go like this. And then so we're going to go. There we go. Now that'll keep it from sleeping. There we go. Y'all ever seen when that computer just be going to sleep all the time? I'm like, man, you can't just be going to sleep. But yo, on this foot, you got Wolverine on one foot, you got Deadpool on the other side. And look, the way I'm doing the sneakers now is art everywhere. I'm trying not to, every inch of the shoe's getting covered, man. From the front rim, the only part I'm not covering is right here. I'm covering everything. Even the shoelace area can get covered too, because everything is straight up custom design. Like it's more me just getting the opportunity to really expand on my creativity. And most of the customers that I get, they don't limit me. They're like, just go. You do whatever you want to do. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. And when you get customers that are cool like that, you get to do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love being independent. I love being independent. You know what I'm saying? I love being independent. I straight up love being independent, man. You know what I mean? There's a part of me that just loves not having to take orders from nobody. Ain't got to take nobody's crap. I design how I want to. And the customers I'm dealing with, people actually have money. They don't waste my time with like worrying about how much it costs. They just care about how it looks. You know what I'm saying? So from the people I've designed for, I'm not telling you their names. I've done Deadpool and Wolverine, Carjack for Assassins, basketball sneakers, kids sneakers. This last comic expo, I got out some sneaker design I'm working on right now. So once I get off this platform, when I get to my TikTok, get done over there, I'm gonna get to work. You know what I'm saying? So the Batazr 3 high tops available now on Savage.com. You can do any design you want, any character. This is another collector's edition. All the ones I kept with me are all collector's edition because I just like having like one character on one foot and another character on another foot. I'm not trying to have it where I ain't got multiple characters, man. It's kind of boring to just have like one character, especially like, for example, if you order the Wolverine, I've got 2 different Wolverine drawings. So I would put them on the sneaker. If you order the Deadpool, I've got 2 Deadpool drawings. So I've got one that's red and I've got one that's black. I literally drew Deadpool in black, all black. Man, that thing is sick. If you visit the website, you can actually see it. And then on the inside of the shoe, yes, I got the QR code thing going, and people love it. People love the QR code. You know what I'm saying? It's just easier because whenever you ask, oh, where's the website at? You ain't got to keep saying soundvision.com. You just point your shoe to them and they're like, oh, scan, boom, go. You know what I'm saying? So, and as far as the QR code, that's only something I put if I ask the customer. When I design the stuff for the customers, I usually ask them, is it okay for me to put my QR code on the sneaker or on the phone case or whatever? And they'll say, if they say yes, great. If they say no, no problem. It doesn't matter because they're still going to tell people where my website is at. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is a Wolverine Deadpool versus Deadpool, as I like to call it. And also, too, another thing I did pretty cool. The anklets on the sneakers. You see how it's got that little plastic thing right there? It's easier for you to pull on the sneaker. Because some people don't like wearing shoelaces, so, you know, they like using the strap. Vice versa. So it's no matter what. And even on the strap, there's art detail on there, too. You know what I'm saying? So that, to me, is real important. So that's the Batazr 3 high tops. And then I'm going to go into some gear. Because we're about to talk about some clothes next. We got some sick clothes, man. You got the Black Panther Sport 2s. But the Sport 2s, this is a Black Panther Batman Sport 2s, as you can see. You see how that's different? Same shoe, just different art on each foot. You know what I'm saying? But I can do any shoe, any way. Like, for example, I've drawn Black Panther like 3 times. I've drawn Batman like 3 times. So if I was to do an all Batman, you'd see all Batman on the shoe with nothing but Batman drawings on there. Then if I did a Black Panther, you see nothing but all Black Panther about it. That's what I love about my shoes. And I still get to make it look like a sneaker. Look at this right here. And the cool thing about, let me just explain these little holes you're looking at. These are compressions, man. So every time you take a step, there's a cushion building every time you take a step. That's the whole point of the holes. I went into a lot of design and creating these shoes, man. Definitely went to a whole lot in creating the shoes. You know what I'm saying? Definitely went a whole lot in there. I put a lot of work. It's been years I've been working on these shoes, man. Custom designs. That's why it's called the Batazr Sport 2s, because the ones before these weren't nothing like this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm probably the only one crazy enough to go on the stream and not care if somebody leaves unsubscribes. I don't care. Don't care. I'm tired of all these fake people that go around just being fake little bitches. You know what I'm saying? You're a tough guy behind the phone, but you're a bitch in real life. Yeah, I said it. You heard what the hell I said. You know what I'm saying? None of us go, like, we dealt with that yesterday. I had to be defending somebody on one of my live streams because somebody was trying to bully him on my stream yesterday. I wasn't having it. Don't come on my channel trying to bully nobody. It ain't going to work out for you. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? So check this. That's why I don't like YouTube that much. Now, these right here, another cool thing about the sneakers, it's no more shoelaces. It's a string. So if you work in retail, if you work in nursing, you're on your feet for like 12 hours, or you go sporting, or you go hiking, these are the perfect sneakers for you. Not to mention the grip on them too. You see what I'm saying? This literally, these points, I'm not explaining it, but they're kind of designed to cushion your feet, man. For me, this is important. Like, I wear one of these to work all the time. I made one of these strictly for work, just so my feet can be happy. You know what I'm saying? That's the cool thing about making your own stuff. I make it out of coolness, but I also make it out of functionality too. Because functionality is real important to me. And look, if you look at the Batman side of the sneaker, right? The Sport 2, this camera thing that I got now really allows me to show you a lot of stuff that my sneaker looks like versus just sitting down and trying to show you stuff. Versus the Black Panther side of the sneaker, right? You see that? The detail? So you got the Black Panther in the front and you got the Batman on the back side. You know what I'm saying? So yo, that's where it's at, man. So now, on to the next phase of the cool stuff. I'm gonna show y'all the apparel. Because the apparel is, oh my God. Look, I can do this with the apparel now. Look, check this out. But look, I can also, let me come back to where I was, right? I'm gonna bring literally, let me start off with the ladies. You see this right here? This is the new design t-shirts for the ladies right here. You see what's cool about having the camera angle, man? Oh my God, this is so cool. I can do a lot more stuff with it. So you see right here? This is the new apparel for the ladies right here. Custom designed with new apparel. You see this gear that I got on? The material that I got on is the same material on this one right here. Now this t-shirt is the commemoration of the Cardiac Assassins Training Day comic book that just came out last month. That thing's been popping. And when I hit the Los Angeles Comic Con, it went popping even some more. You know what I'm saying? It went popping even some more. You know what I'm saying? Now look, the thing about this thing I'm using now, look, I can go up and down on this thing. You see this right here? I can go up and down. You see the sport leggings, then you see the t-shirt itself. Now look, let me do a 360 breaking down for y'all what you're looking at. Look, you got the villains over here, the assassins, you got the carjacks, the heroes right here. Plus, I can do the QR code thing still. You see that right there? That's the QR code things right here. This is a limited edition t-shirt. If you're wondering how much it costs, $250. It's called limited edition. All designed to commemorate Cardiac Assassins Training Day, the comic book. This one right here. You know, the book I've been bragging about that's been selling a whole bunch since I dropped it. Yeah, that's what happens when you go independent and you don't really put up with people just giving you crap. You just do your own thing. And you flip it to the back, you can see the art on there. Cardiac Assassin Training Day. This is next level stuff, man. I love this t-shirt because it's slim fit design. It's great technology. It dries fast. Plus, the material is just off the chain. All the people that I've sold this stuff to, they're like, man, this is next level stuff. Man, part of me creating stuff before I put it out is I do a whole lot of research. I gotta check out the material, man. The material is the most important thing to me. If it don't look right, I ain't putting it out. It's just how it's gonna be. It's just how I rock it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing. I don't play when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? So you see the ladies right there. You got the assassins on one arm, as you can see right here, and then you got the carjacks on the other arm. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. Yeah, you see that? See how cool that is? So that's the ladies right there. And then look, this is another cool thing I'm gonna be able to do. This is another cool thing I can do now. Check this out. Watch this. I can literally change the watch this. I'm gonna change the camera angle. You see that? That's the ladies sport gear right there. So I'm gonna show you the whole thing from this side right here. Tell me that ain't fire. You know what I'm saying? That's next level stuff, y'all. You see the t-shirt right there? Oh yeah, don't forget my poster of Leah right there. And I got Barry Sanders. Oh yeah, I keep greatness around me. You feel me? I keep greatness around me. But yo, Cardiac Assassins Training Day. You can see the t-shirt. You can see the detail on it. Man, it's next level stuff, y'all. Next level stuff. Just straight up next level. Ain't playing. You see that? Now, let's move on to the fellas. This is the men's gear right here. And I'm working on making some kid stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on making some kid stuff too. Yo, appreciate that, Glory Boy, man. Yeah, thanks. Good looking out, man. Yeah, it's good to see the energy right there. Good to see a bunch of y'all coming back to YouTube. I'm not on YouTube like I used to be. But I try to be on here, man. Look. Oh, look behind me. Check this out, y'all. A classic. Y'all see that? Classic Sanusi. Cajun. Y'all see that? That's when I first started right there, y'all. And then that's classic Sanusi right there. Y'all see what's up. Now, tell me that ain't sick. You know what I'm saying? That's the cool thing about this new stand I got, man. I can do all kinds of cool stuff with it. Now, look, let's get to this shirt that I was breaking down to y'all. Let me flip the camera back around again. So I want to show y'all the t-shirt, and then we're going to scan the t-shirt again. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the thing about this one right here, you got the t-shirt, the men's t-shirt, and then I got a bomber jacket I got to show y'all. Because there's no way I'm not showing you the bomber jacket. And thanks to all people that ain't bringing that negativity no more. Keep that negativity to yourself. Wrong platform to come at me with. No way in hell I'm putting up with that nonsense anymore. You better come correct or don't bother coming at all. Now look, check this out. You can't be bullying people over here, man. I can't stand bullies. I don't care where you're from. If you a bully, I'm the wrong one. I promise you I'm the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? I don't play that. You know what I mean? We're done with that crap. After yesterday, now we definitely done with that crap. I'm not letting nobody on my platform get bullied. If you're an asshole, stay the fuck off my platform. You understand me? When you see Sun's vision, you find somewhere else to go be. It ain't gonna work out for you. Come over here with that bullshit. You feel me? Now let's get back to these awesome clothes right here. Look, the thing about the clothes is that everything I'm making, remember, it ain't just Cardiac Assassins that I'm making. It's everything. You know what I'm saying? It's everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything. So whether it's the t-shirt, whether it's the Cardiac Assassins characters, whether it's Blade, Iron Man, Batman, Wonder Woman, Voltron, Turtles, Mega Man, Thundercats, you name it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. Pretty much anything I want to do is what I'm going to do. So colors too. Black, gray, red, navy blue, purple, pink, green. You name it, I can do it too. That's what I'm working with it. Any color you can think of, I can do it. So now look, let's check this t-shirt out. Let's flip it. I ain't got too much longer. I'm going to go here and I'm going to my TikTok page. So I'm probably going to do about 10 more minutes on here. Then I actually got to go to a platform where it actually makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I like YouTube, but I don't like YouTube that much. You know what I'm saying? Look, these are the carjacks, the symbol right here on this arm right here. Remember, this is the men's gear. So with the men's gear, I've got sizes all the way from extra small all the way to 7XL. And I also got short sleeve and long sleeve. Everybody's different. Depends on what you like. Depends on what you like. And then check out the back. Check this out. Look at this. Cardiac Assassins Training Day. This is the men's t-shirt right here. I told y'all I'm commemorating this doggone thing. Yeah, we doing big things over here at Sound Vision, man. Big things. So if you love custom design t-shirt, you got to go get you one of these right here. You know what I'm saying? And then look, let me do a 360 again. Let y'all turn. I'm going to show y'all the mannequin. Look, let me change my camera angle right fast. You know what I'm saying? Watch this, y'all. I got to change my camera angle right fast so y'all can see it in totality. You know what I'm saying? So look, check this out. And thank you for the likes again. You know what I'm saying? God, I love me. So look, from the top to the bottom, look at this. You see the t-shirt right there? The detail? I can do that like that. You know what I'm saying? I can do that like that now with this little contraption I bought. You see the detail of the shirts? Man, it's next level stuff, man. And of course, you got the matching pants. And I can't wait to show you all the pants that I'm talking about. So you see that? You see the cool angle on that thing? The detail. So this is the old design too. This is version 5. Wait till you see version 6. Yes, I got a sewing machine. For all of y'all wondering, I can sew too. So y'all, that's the Cardiac Assassins what you call this thing? The t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? The t-shirt. That's what we got going over here, man. You know what I mean? That's what we got going over here. So yo, now look, I'm gonna show you another set of clothing, and then we're gonna move on to the comic book, and then I gotta get over to my TikTok channel. Because I'm more of a TikTok person than I am YouTube. I'm not a big YouTube guy like that. I come on here because, well, I just try to maintain my channel. Now look, the clothing gear, the bomber jackets, man. Oh my God, this is a platinum label bomber jacket available on multiple characters, but this right here is marble velvet, as you can see. This is next level stuff, y'all. Next level stuff. This right here, real talk, runs for $1,000. If you want one of these right, it's $1,000. I've got the regular one is $350. The gold label one is $800, and then this one's $1,000. I'm probably gonna make it more because I've sold quite a few of these. You know what I'm saying? And the people who have bought it, they told me they wore it like once and they put it back in the closet. You know what I'm saying? They put it back in the closet. Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm not for broke people, so we're gonna get this loser right here. Whatever the hell your name is, Chronic, whatever the hell your name is, find somewhere else to be. Probably got $1 in his bank account, man. Nobody got time for you, man. If you don't like price, you should go to Walmart and shop. Everybody ain't got the price that you like. And I'm damn sure I'm making it for the price that you want it to be. That ain't happening. So, yo, Cardiac Assassin, and yes, it's got a zipper. You see that right there? Custom design. I know you want to see the interior. The interior is heavy lining. So if you live in the East Coast, for a lot of people live in cold areas, this is probably a great jacket for you. Either this or the gold label one, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love people that think that the price that they like to pay is the price everybody else is going to pay. Nobody cares what you want to pay. You're going to pay what people are charging. You walk into stores, you're going to negotiate when they tell you the sneaker is $200 or $500. You're not telling me what to charge. My talent dictates what I charge. It's called value. Some of y'all need to understand that. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. You see the detail on the bomber jacket right there? And of course, you know I had to put the Cardiac Assassins Training Day because I made this jacket strictly to commemorate Cardiac Assassins Training Day. Man, I got to tell you, man, this bomber jacket, man, at the art show, people were tripping. They're like, I can't tell you how many compliments I got on this jacket, man. And it took a while to design this thing. A while, I'm telling you. A while. Like a wow. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff I'm doing now, I'm doing what I want to do. And that's the great thing about being my own boss. I ain't got to listen to anybody's crap. I do my art any way I want to, and I make the things the way I want to. And a lot of my customers actually want stuff that actually looks cool. They're not penny pinching. They're not penny pinchers. If you need to save some dollars, you got to go somewhere else. I don't make cheap stuff. You want the cheap, you got to go wherever it is that you get it at. You know what I mean? So just like the t-shirt, just like the bomber jacket, just like the women's gear, the men's gear, everything is top flight. You know what I'm saying? Now let me get you the sweatpants. Give me a second, y'all. I love it. And then we're going to do the posters, and then I'm going to do the comic books, and then I'm getting up out of here because I got to get my butt over to TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Now, this right here is the Cardiac Assassins Training Day sweatpants. Yeah, these were custom designed strictly for Training Day. Look at this. This is the newest version of my characters, version 5, as I like to say. As you can see, the characters don't look nothing like what they used to look like. Nothing. And then I'm gonna skim through the banner because I know some people will probably want to see the banner. The banner's pretty sick. You know what I'm saying? So you got Cajun right there. You got Escalade right there. You got Glocks right there. You got Rasputin at the bottom, right? Look at the detail on this thing. And then on this side, so look, let me make sure you see everybody. So look, recap again. Cajun, Escalade, Glocks, Rasputin. You know what I'm saying? And then on this side, you got Sanusi, Artillery, Kanji, and then Revo on this side. You know what I'm saying? Then you flip it to the other side. You know what I mean? You got Sincere, you got Shepard, you got Diesel, you got Seth. You know what I'm saying? And then on this side, you got Excursion, you got Snipes, you got Yukon, you got the Coyotes, and then you got Seth. So I've changed a whole lot of stuff, man. The sweatpants come in multiple sizes, all the way from extra small all the way to 2XL. I'm working on getting larger sizes because I want to get larger sizes. I want to go all the way to 5XL because everybody's a different size. And then the price doesn't change just because it's a different size. I don't do that. I keep the price the same no matter what. You know what I mean? So yo, Cardiac Assassins Training Day sweatpants. But it's not just these sweatpants. Any sweatpants I create, multiple colors. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. Now, last but not least, I'm about to switch back to we get 5 hoes into his house. 5 hoes doing their job. I'm about to switch because I got to show y'all the comic book. Actually, the posters. These are the new posters. Look, I'm gonna change the angle you're looking at. I might mess around and use this for drawing day tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? These right here are the posters y'all are looking at. This is the new Cardiac Assassins posters. I'm just gonna flip pages. I'm gonna stay out the way, and y'all just gonna see a bunch of pages changing. So this is everything. The Cardiac Assassins Training Day posters. You see that? The detail on it? That's all the characters now. They don't look nothing like they used to look. And look, if you love posters, if you love art, if you love cool art, you can visit soundvision.com. I'm going to put the link into the chat right now. All the links to all the characters. Once you get to the website, it'll take you directly to the rest of the website. Anything you're looking for, especially the comic book, which I'm going to put the link in the chat. So these are all the posters. These are all available on the website. And if you go to Weekly Superstars, this poster is available there. This is a limited edition poster, you know what I'm saying, that I got on the website. It's the first poster you're gonna see there. So if you want to order one, you can go to the chat and get you a copy, get you a piece. You know what I'm saying? Now look, let's talk about the heroes, the Carjacks. You see how there's a major difference between how they used to look and what they look like now? Yeah, I got to work, man. I told you, when the comic book dropped, it changed a lot of things. And you know what's funny? When a lot of things changes for you is when them haters want to come. But then people want to start trying to bully you. But then they found out that I'm not that dude you can bully. I'm not the one you want to mess with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't play that. Like, I straight up don't play that. So these are the heroes, the Carjacks, right? You got Diesel, Sincere, Shepard, Glocks, Cajun, Escalade, Sphinx, and Rasputin. They got Cajun, of course. Look, he looks totally different than what he used to look like. He don't look nothing like he used to look like. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people, man, if you're going to be successful being real, not being fake. Because when you fake, you got to keep up a character all the time. I'm me no matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm me no matter what. I've been on my characters. I don't really honestly have time to draw all this other stuff anymore. I don't have the time. Anytime I got is my stuff. Ain't got time for that, man. So you got Cajun, you got Sphinx. You can tell how cool they look. I remember somebody saw this on the t-shirt. They're like, oh my God, that's hard. I said, this is what I do. And it's funny looking at this version versus version 5 versus version 4, version 3. Man, it's a major upgrade, man. So, yo, I'm really proud of this work. And if you notice too, there's a symbol over here. Cardiac Assassins Training Day. So each one of these new posters has that Training Day symbol on there to symbolize the Cardiac Assassin Training Day comic book that's out now, which I'm going to break down to y'all next. You know what I'm saying? But this is available on soundvision.com. You know what I'm saying? Next up is Escalade, Air Force Colonel, a.k.a. So remember, Jones Phoenix, a.k.a. Cajun, Sarah Phoenix, a.k.a. Escalade. You know what I'm saying? All these posters are available on soundvision.com. You know what I'm saying? All of them are available on soundvision.com. You can tell Escalade don't look like what she used to look like before. It's a job well done. You know what I'm saying? It's a job well done. You know what I'm saying? It's a job well done. I went to work on this, man. It's a lot of work. And you can see, too, just like before, you see that Cards of Assassin Training Day poster right there? The symbol? That's on all of them. Only a select few of these posters have that on there. These are all limited edition posters, or collector's edition. So I sold a gang of them at the show, and I replaced them once I got back from the show. Because I sell a bunch of these, man. I don't waste time, man. There's people out there that like my art, and I ain't gotta, what's the word I'm looking for here? I ain't gotta compromise to sell what I'm selling. You know what I'm saying? I even got a 24 by 36 poster of this. I'm gonna show y'all, which I'm gonna show y'all. So this is Sincere right here. As you can see that logo again. There goes that logo again. That logo is quite popular. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Glocks. So that's Sincere, aka Scarlet Gray. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you all their names now because I gotta have a podcast about this stuff. Then you got Glocks, aka Chris Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? He's got the Cards of Assassin logo right there. You can tell Glocks don't look like what he used to look like before, man. Quite the popular individual. Quite the popular individual. Then you got Rasputin right here. You know what I'm saying? With the card, you see it? There goes that logo again. And what else do you see? Sanusi Vision with the R, which means it's trademarked. Yeah. Your boy done did a little something, you know what I'm saying? Trademarked. You know what I'm saying? We doing a little something. Then you got Diesel. You got Diesel over here, who's basically my big brother. So Chris Phoenix, Sean Phoenix. Then of course, you got Diesel, the power guy on the team. You know what I'm saying? Look at this poster right here, boy. Look at that cool car. That cool vehicle. I told y'all it was the coolest vehicle about to be one of the coolest superhero vehicles you've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? So this is Diesel right here. He's based on my big brother. He's a good friend of mine, man, but I consider him a big brother because he's part of the reason why I'm inspired to do what I'm doing right now. Fearless with my pursuit of my dream. You know what I'm saying? So that's Diesel right there. And then you got Shepard, Quantum Arrows and Quantum Bows. This one's based on my best friend. What's the Kamlante again? You see that Cards of Assassins logo. Cards of Assassins logo, Training Day. You know what I'm saying? This is Shepard right here. This dude was quite popular at the show. People were like, yo, what is that? So, you know, you're giving people a breakdown of what the characters do and all that kind of stuff. So that was pretty cool, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That was pretty awesome. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, of course, you got the assassins right here, led by Lord Sun Tzu. These are the villains right here. They don't look like what they used to, man. Look at how cool this is. Imagine having this at an art show and people just tripping out about it. Hey, thank you so much, Big Verde, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the energy. Thank you for just being awesome, man. See, it's people like that make me keep going. And so when the haters come, I got to give them that work. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate you, Big Verde, man. Definitely, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate everything, man. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. I got a little bit longer on here, and then I gotta get on my TikTok. You know what I'm saying? My TikTok is where it's at. I love my TikTok. I'm sorry, y'all, but TikTok is just where it's at. I'm sorry. I just love TikTok. I think it's a better platform than YouTube. Because YouTube, they be trying to shadow ban you. You feel me? For sure, bro. You already know. For sure. And wait till stay on the platform because I'm about to show you the comic book. The comic book, y'all about to trip out about the comic book. Right now, I'm just showing you the art, the new Cards of Assassins characters. You know what I'm saying? So these are the villains right here. You got Yukon, you got Kanji, you got Sun Tzu, you got Snipes, you got Excursion, you got Artillery, you got Revo, you got Seth, and you got the Coyotes. Now, this is the leader of the assassins right here, aka Lord Sun Tzu, with Seth right there. Yo, when people saw this at the show, people were like, what the hell? And I had to sit there and keep on explaining it, but I must have explained it like 50 times. Just to different people. Because people were so taken by the way the characters look. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, telling the story of what they were based on, the background, all yada, 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 all that kind of stuff, man. People were tripping, man. It's good, y'all, to stay consistent to what you do. Don't let no one tell you how to go about your dream. When people see you climbing, now they want to come and give an opinion. You know what you get to tell them to do? Shut the hell up. Where was you when I was crawling? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Where was you when I was trying to do it? When was you when I was broke as hell? You know what I'm saying? Could barely pay rent. Could barely buy food. Barely any gas in my car. Where was you? Shut the hell up. So you know what I'm saying? Tell them to shut the hell up. They hate that. Like you need their validation. No, I don't need your damn validation. I don't even want it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, bro. You already know. They wasn't with you when you were taking them shots up at the gym, 3 a.m. in the morning, working 3 jobs. I remember one time in my life, I had 4 jobs at one time, y'all. 4 jobs at one time. all just to get these characters to where they gotta go. And now people want to have something to say. Shut the fuck up. Don't nobody care what you think. You know what I'm saying? God, I love being me. All right, so now that's Sun Tzu right there. Now Sun Tzu's my villain side. Yeah, he the dude who don't take no crap. You know what I'm saying? So I give myself two characters. That's right. I give myself two characters. You know what I'm saying? I was cheating. You know what I'm saying? So that's Sun Tzu right there. These are the assassins, man. He has become quite the figure, man, at the shows. And people wanting me to break him down, tell him the backstory. I'm like, if you want the backstory, you have to buy the comic book. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to get the comic book. That's how this is going to go. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all, now next up is Artillery. Now, Artillery is the general of the assassins, but she's also this guy's wife, his fiance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She's also his wife, his fiance. So what better person to be your bodyguard than your wife? And trust me, if he sends her after you, it's not very good for everybody. Because she don't play. And so you're going to get to know that when you read the comic book, which I'm going to talk about next. You know what I'm saying? So she's the general, commander of all the assassins. Everybody takes their orders from her. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? So Artillery, she got that thing popping, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, one day, maybe one day on YouTube, we want to actually start caring about YouTube. Where can you purchase, brother? Let me put the link in the chat for you. So I'm gonna show you the comic book. You talking about the comic book or the posters? You talking about the comic book or the posters? Either way, let me put the link in the chat for you, brother. Let me see. Let me click this thing real quick. All right. Let me get the comic book, brother. Let me put the link to the comic book, brother. Give me a second. So, hey, look. So what I did was I put two versions in there because you got the small version and you got the big version, depending on what you like. So you can see there's a difference in size. You see what I'm saying? Big one, small one, $100. Little one, $200. And also, too, another thing is that there's one. This was version 1 when I first dropped the comic last year. I mean, this last month. Then this is the second one I created. I decided I wanted something bigger, man, a lot bigger. So guess what I did? Now look, if you look at the page size, you can see the difference. This one is as big as a calendar. You see what I'm saying? It's as big as a calendar. You can see the difference right there. So don't worry, I'm gonna get to the comic book. Yo, that's the comic books right there. Let me show you the rest of the posters, and then we got to get to the comic book. Let me balance this thing out real quick, y'all. My bad. Give me a second, y'all. Hey, thank you. I do what I can, man. It's all part of the journey. It's all about being yourself and not trying to ask for no validation. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, like I said, Artillery, man. She that. Oh my God, she's sick with it. Y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? Then you've got Excursion. You got Excursion, aka Ruben Drones. So this is Aeon Gray right here. Now Aeon. Now remember this. Artillery is the sister of this guy, and also to the sister of this girl right here. They're siblings. Oh yeah, it's all kinds of twisted, man. All kinds of twisted. You know what I'm saying? So yo, make sure y'all keep that in mind. So next up is Excursion, aka Ruben Drones. You know what I'm saying? He's the third in command. As I like to say, he's the field commander of the assassins right there. So now, Artillery is the general. All his orders come from her. Anything she wants executed, he goes to execute it. So all the other characters I'm about to show you now all take their orders from him. He takes his orders from her, and he gives orders to all the other assassins. You know what I'm saying? So that's how this dude's rocking it. You know what I mean? Excursion right there, aka Ruben Drones. You can see he's got the cybernetics right there, the big old cannon on his arm. Man, Excursion don't look nothing like he used to look, man. I'm very proud of this character right here because he's come a long way. Look, you can even see it on the banner too. You know what I'm saying? You can even see it on the banner. You know what I'm saying? Next up is Kanji. Kanji and Revo. These two are the sons and daughter of this guy right here, Sun Tzu. So that's his children right there. This their father right here. So Kanji, his daughter, oldest, Revo, his son. They're the sons and daughter of Sun Tzu right there. You know what I'm saying? Yo, You don't want none of that smoke. Kanji Lee Bishop, Revo Lee, Tuan Lee Bishop. You know what I'm saying? So the name Bishop, because his name is Blaine Bishop, Lord Sanusi, his real name is Blaine Bishop. Now, their mother, the name Lee comes from their mother because their mother is Asian. And you can read the background story, but they keep the name to honor their mother. That's all I'm going to tell you. So their full name is Kanji Lee Bishop, and his name is Tuan Lee Bishop. So to honor their mother. Yo, these two right here, man, these twins, oh my God. Woo! Yo, next level, man, next level, next level. And then wait till you see the animation I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? Wait till you see the animation I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be crazy. You know what I mean? And then you got Snipes. You got Snipes right there, a.k.a. Thank y'all for the likes, man. Appreciate the likes, y'all. Be sure to subscribe, like, and hit the notification button. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is Snipes right here, the a.k.a. the Purple Hair Bombshell. Yes, sir, I animate myself. I'm a one-man wrecking crew. So, yo, Kanji Lee Bishop, Tuan Lee Bishop, a.k.a. she's the counter of Sincere. So, look, let me give y'all a recap real quick. Sun Tzu's the counter of Cajun. Artillery is the counter of Escalade. Excursion is the counter of Glocks. Kanji is the counter of Sincere. Revo is the counter of Rasputin. You know what I'm saying? Revo might be the best fighter in the entire Card of Asho universe. You know what I'm saying? When you do a lot, one thing is if you want to achieve anything in this world, you cannot allow people to hold up your schedule. A lot of people are flakes, and when it's time for the real, they run their mouth. Like, there's just people I'm not moving with. You're not gonna tell me how to move. You're incompetent. You don't do shit. You sit on your ass and you want to tell me how to move. No, keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So Revo right here might be the best fighter in the entire Card of Asho universe. She looks so much way cool. She's always been super cool from jump when I created her, but now she just looks super cool, way super cool. Not to mention they got their cool motorcycles behind them. You can see the Revo jump off, man. Look, Revo right there. Then Kanji right there. You know what I'm saying? So next up, let's go to Snipes, the Purple Head Bombshell, a.k.a. Nicole Pham. This is Snipes right here, the Purple Head Bombshell. She's gorgeous. And yes, everybody always got a crush on her. I don't know what's up with that, but they do. The Purple Head Bombshell, a.k.a. Snipes, she doing that doggone thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's funny that when I first started drawing her, I kind of didn't know what I was doing, and I kind of had to learn how to draw the character. So once I got better at it, then I started getting better. I focus my energy on my characters now, which probably what's allowed me to grow so much exponentially, to be able to keep going. So this is Snipes, aka the Permanent Bombshell. Her real name is Nicole Pham. She's a markswoman. She don't miss. Not to mention she got hands. Talking about them combat skills, boy. You don't want none of that smoke. You know what I'm saying? And she got a cool car, a very cool car. Y'all see that vehicle right there in the corner? Yeah, that's one of the coolest cars you'll ever see in a vehicle, man. And I cannot wait till you see it in the animation. Yeah, it's good, man. Man, I've been doing this for 12 years, man. 12 years, a very long journey. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I came out of college, wouldn't nobody give me a job. I said, forget this. I ain't trying to get no job no more. I'm just going to do my own damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when people come on here running their mouth at me, boy, you picked the wrong one, boy. And I'm not trying to hear nobody talking about, man, just ignore them. No, I ain't ignoring shit. You run your mouth, I'm going to clown your ass. You know what I'm saying? I will annihilate you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't putting up with bullying, man. You ain't going to bully me. You know what I mean? So, you know, yeah, brother, you got to, yeah, hey, I always tell people, man, I appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you don't support, cool. But I appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? I always like to tell people to honor their word. Don't tell me you're going to do something and don't do it. Honor your word. You know, I definitely have a tendency of not keeping people that don't honor their word in my life. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? So, Big Verdi, check that thing out, man. I promise you. You ain't going to be disappointed to get that comic book. So, whether you get the small one or the big one, just keep in mind when you buy this, you got to think about what it's going to be worth like 5 years from now. How much bigger I'm going to get. So, if you pay $100 for the small one or $200 for the big one, we're talking this thing's going to be worth like $2,000, $5,000 in 3 years' time. And if I was you, I wouldn't sell it. I'd just hold on to it. Like, I ain't selling this. You know what I'm saying? The value, man. People don't understand that. Like, value is so important. You know what I'm saying? Value is so important. Yeah, hey, brother, you do what you got to do, brother. If it's a few days it takes, you go on with it, man. It ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the small ones, the small ones available right now. The big one, the big comic book, I just got done this week. So it's actually under production right now. So even if you order it, I will get it to the person immediately. So once I pick it up this week, then I'll be able to ship it out. You know what I'm saying? But so if you want the big one, get the big one. If you want the small one, it depends on what your eyes is like. If you know you got good eyes, then you should get the small one. But if you know you got your eyes is so-so, get the big one. That's how I tell people all the time. Get the big one if your eyes is so-so. Get the small comic book if your eyes is really good. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, be doing that. So this is Yukon right here. I got to get to the end of this thing so I can get to I got to get to TikTok. So this is Yukon right here, aka the strong guy on the team, aka Titus Manaluga. I give him a cool name. I had never, growing up as a kid, I never once saw a superhero or a supervillain from the Hawaiian Islands. I said, why we got all these cartoons, except for the new one recently they just made, Maona. I had never seen no supervillains or superheroes. I'm like, what the hell? So I just said, I'm creating one. And I know a lot of Samoan brothers. I got a lot of Tonga brothers. So I just like, yo, I'm creating something. I don't care. I'm creating something. I got to do something, man. And I did. And it's funny that I indirectly drew Yukon literally to look like these brothers and sisters when they're in their warrior uniform. It was by accident. I didn't even know I did it. But I did it by accident because me being African myself, I love the fact that when somebody draws my culture right. Y'all feel me? So there was like this respect for the culture, man. I just had to get a villain. I had to get one. I was like, man, I'm creating a villain. I don't care. I'm doing something. You know what I mean? So that's Yukon right there, aka Titus Manaluga. You know what I'm saying? He that dude. Bobby Savage, what's up, homie? Man, how you doing, girl? Hope everything good with you, man. You came in just about a little bit of time. I've been here for a little bit. You know what I mean? But I still got a little bit because I'm gonna chop it up about the comic book. But I'm gonna scan through my the posters and stuff. So I'm gonna scan through the posters real quick, and then I don't know if you're on TikTok, but I got about probably 10 more minutes on this platform, and then I gotta run to my TikTok channel. You know what I'm saying? That's where the party really at. I'm getting with this YouTube stuff. It's cool, but YouTube be trying to mess with my channel. They be trying to shadow ban you, man. It's annoying. You know what I'm saying? So that's Yukon right there. Now next up are the Coyotes. Yeah, Android Assassins right here. I call these dudes the Marines, man. Y'all see them? Y'all can't tell me they don't look villains. You know they look like they're about to do some hurting. They're going to hurt somebody if they see you. So the Coyotes are the, I don't get see, that's what I mean by YouTube. How somebody hit a notification button, but then don't get no notification. Like YouTube does a lot of messed up stuff, man. And I think the stuff that YouTube does is intentionally messed up. They intentionally mess up people's channels. Y'all feel me? They intentionally mess up people's channels. So that's why I be on TikTok all the time. I ain't got time for YouTube's nonsense anymore, man. It's just too much. Like, YouTube mess around too much. They always messing with your channel, one way or another. They either stop you from getting views or from getting likes or something. They got algorithms. They mess with your algorithm all day long. You know what I'm saying? It's infuriating. You know what I mean? But these are the Coyotes right here. I call them the Marines or the Assassins because before the Assassins go into anywhere, they send the Coyotes. And man, them dudes be doing work, boy. Y'all can see. They look sick. They don't look nothing like they used to look like. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, that's all the Coyotes. That's all the characters in the Coyote Assassin universe. And, of course, future characters. You got Mirage right here. You got Bolt. You got Silver Spider. You know what I'm saying? You got Enigma. Then, of course, my cool poster, Coyote vs. Avengers. You know what I mean? So, yo, this all the stuff, man, right here. You know what I'm saying? These are the posters that you're looking at. Mega Man, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Actually, I just did a podcast on Sonic yesterday. Y'all be sure to check that out on my channel on Sonic Vision. The podcast on Sonic the Hedgehog was pretty sick. You know what I'm saying? That's when Barbie had to go off on one of these jerks that came off on there talking junk to her, man. That's what I mean by people just coming on platforms and just trying to bully people. Ain't nobody going for that, man. Then, of course, you got Dragon Ball Z. You got Thundercats. You got the Avengers. You know what I'm saying? You got Nightwing. You got Aquaman. You know what I'm saying? You got X-Men. You got Gargoyles. You got Spawn. You got Green Arrow. You know what I'm saying? You got Superman. You got Daredevil. You got Falcon. You got Winter Soldier. You got Voltron. You got Ronin Warriors. You got Black Panther, Young Justice, Fantastic Four, Martian Manhunter, Ant-Man, Lobo, and then you got Green Lantern, man. So yeah, that's all the posters, man. So y'all, I gotta switch. I'm gonna switch the camera angle a little bit on y'all. Bobby, I don't know if you saw this yesterday, but new bomber jacket. I think you saw this yesterday. So you know what I mean? I gotta switch the camera angle because I gotta show y'all the comic book. And then once I show you the comic book, I gotta dip to my TikTok page, man. Your boy gotta get up through. So yo, look, the comic book right here, Cards of Assassins Training Day comic book, 2 sizes. I already put the link in the chat. If you want to go to the website, you can check it out. You got the small one, you got the big one. If you know if your eyes are really, really good, Yeah, how you doing? What's up, man? And welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining us. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and definitely hit the notification button. Welcome to Sound Vision, man. No, you're confused. The carjacks are the heroes. The assassins are the villains. So I think I confused a lot of people. But yeah, I should have done like a that thing I always do where I do the like where I do like a voting and you can decide who's villain. But yeah, the carjacks are the heroes, the assassins are the villains. So look, carjacks the heroes, assassins the villains. Now, the comic book. Oh yeah, there were plenty of idiots in the chat previously, man. Just ignorant as hell. Ignorant as hell. You know what I'm saying? But yo, check this out. You got the small one, you got the big one. Now, if your eyes are good, get the small one. If your eyes are so-so, get the big one. This one's $100. This one's $200. I discounted this one by $100 because I've got the new big one right here. So I just figured, you know what? There's no point in charging you $200 for each one. No, I'll make the small one $100. I'll make the big one $200. You know what I'm saying? It's a collector's edition. Yeah, you should really get one. Like I said, if you got really good eyes, get the small one. If your eyes are so-so, get the big one. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not reducing the price. That's the price that it is. No way in heck I'm reducing the price. Now look, let's look at the inside of this thing right quick. On the small one, you can see there's a difference in size. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference in size right there. I'm not about to reduce it and devalue myself. That ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? That ain't never gonna happen. Now look, let's flip it. You can see the back on the other side too. You see that? You can see the difference in the sizes. So if you want to get the small one, you go get the small one. If you want the big one, you get the big one. But Carjack Assassins Training Day, available now. I'm not about to devalue myself or reduce the price. So people want me to reduce the price. I like the big one. I prefer the big one because I like big images. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I prefer, the big one. I'm more of the big one. That's what I prefer. The big one's an 8.5 by 11 size. It's huge, man. And then the small one's a 7.5 by 10. So it depends on what you like. Like I said, as long as you got one of them, you're in the party. That's all that matters. It's the same information, same art, same everything. One is just bigger than the other one. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Because I had a lot of customers saying that their eyes is okay. It's not that good. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to create a bigger one. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did that. You know what I mean? So, but y'all, Carjack Assassins Training Day comic available now on soundvision.com. If you want a copy, visit soundvision.com and get your order on, y'all. So, y'all, thanks for the night, man. I got to get up out of here because I got to go to my TikTok channel. I don't want it to be too late before I get on there. But, you know, as always, y'all, thank you for supporting the channel. Bobby Savage, good looking homie. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your health got better. Hopefully your health is a day better than yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to wish that for you. My foot is better than yesterday, girl. Man, I had to go stretch that thing. I had to ice it, man. It was hurting like hell, man. I was like, damn, I can barely walk. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, it's better. Hopefully I can function at work tomorrow. If I go to work and I feel the pain again, I'm going to get up through, man. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I'm glad to see that you were able to join me tonight. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate the energy. Thanks for seeing all this Carjack Assassin stuff. I don't know if... Hey, Barbie, did you get to see the Carjack Assassins, did you get to see the Carjack Assassins, posters? I don't think I showed you the posters. Look, let me do a quick skim. Let me let you see them real quick. All right, so I'm gonna because I don't think I showed them to you. So Bobby, these are the new Carjack Assassins posters right here. You can see the way the characters look now. Oh yeah, yo, hold on, I gotta show you the big one. Yo, I almost forgot. Man, I almost forgot. Look, let me do this right quick. Look, let me let y'all see this. Y'all gotta see this big old thing, man. This is a 24 by 36 poster. You see this thing right here? This thing is massive. Yeah, this right here is available. This right here is a collector's edition. It's $300. You can visit the website. If you want one of these, you got to go get it. You know what I'm saying? It's on the website right now. I think it's $350 or something like that, man. But yo, it's a collector's edition right here. This will go to the highest bidder, the person who values value. You feel me? So Carjack Assassins Training Day poster. This is to commemorate the Carjack Assassins Training Day comic book. I ain't selling this for cheap. I am not giving away my art for cheap. It ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I value myself too much. This ain't my starting days when I didn't value myself. You know what I mean? So yo, that's the posters right there. Carjack Assassins Training Day, available now on soundvision.com. In fact, let me just put this like this because I know I gotta show it to TikTok people. So So yeah. So yeah, that's what we got going over there, man. You know what I mean? So now look, Bobby, I'm gonna show you the rest of the posters. I'm gonna get up through the TikTok. So these are all the posters right here. These are the carjacks, the heroes right here, because I know I didn't get to show it to you. I didn't get to see. I'm pretty sure I didn't show this yesterday. So carjack for assassins right there. Then you got Cajun right there. Of course, free Palestine. Ain't nobody gonna root for root for Israel. Fuck Israel. I ain't rooting for no Israel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all about Palestine. You know what I mean? Yasser Arafat did a lot for Africa, man. We got love for Yasser Arafat, so which means we got love for Palestine. You feel me? He did a lot for South Africa. He did a lot for a lot of African countries, man. We got love for Yasser Arafat. We ain't never gonna forget him. A true soldier, a true hero. You feel me? Fuck Israel. I'm all for Palestine. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem saying it all day, every day. You know what I mean? Carjack assassins right there. Then you got the carjacks, the heroes right there. You got Cajun right there. You know what I'm saying? You got Escalade. You got Sincere. You got Glocks. You got Rasputin. You got Diesel. You got Shepard. You got the assassins right there. You got Sanusi and Seth. You know what I'm saying? You got artillery. You got excursion. You got Kanji. You got Revo. You got Snipes. You got Yukon. Then, of course, you got the Coyotes right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's all everybody, Barbie. You know what I mean? And then, of course, I forgot to tell you, you got Cajun and Sphinx. That's where it's at. But yeah, man, that's my thing right there, man. You know what I mean? But yo, that's where we at, man. You know what I mean? But that's where we at, man. So yo, Bobby, I'm up through. So thank everybody for joining me tonight. I gotta get up out of here. I gotta get over to my TikTok platform. So yo, as I always say, one, there's no success in skipping steps. The back of the line is just as important in front of the line. Be determined, not desperate. Thank you, Bobby girl. You see them joints look fire, man. That thing done changed the game, baby. Wait till I get on TikTok. You know what I mean? So two things I always say. One, there's no success in skipping steps. The back of the line is just as important in front of the line. Be determined, not desperate. And then the second one, your dreams can be delayed but must never be extinguished. So wait your time while the universe delivers you the right hand. Be determined, not desperate. Y'all, don't ever let nobody talk you out of your dream. Don't let no hater come at you. When you was building yourself up, they had nothing to say. Now that you built yourself, they got something to say. Fuck y'all. Fuck them haters, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't take their shit. It's just a different form of bullying now. Especially during the social media era, where you got these idiots that are tough guys behind their phones, but they bitches in real life. You know what I mean? So y'all continue to inspire and achieve. I'll see y'all tomorrow for drawing day with the pencil. Y'all know what's up. I'll see y'all tomorrow. You see, I'm using my cool little camera angle now, man. You know what I mean? It's more comfortable than sitting down. Oh yeah, one more thing. Continue to inspire and achieve. Before I get up out of here, I gotta flip the camera and let y'all see the banner right quick. Y'all, check this out right quick. Look at this, man. This is the new banner right here. This is what I'm working with right here now. This is a sicko banner. Y'all see that? The carjacks are the heroes. The carjacks are a group of heroes who have joined forces to protect, to defend the world and the universe from the evil men known as the assassins. Who shall rise? Look at this, man. Look at this right here, boy. Man, this is next level stuff right here, boy. The carjacks, man, the heroes. And then, of course, you got the assassins, the villains, led by Lord Sun Tzu right here. The assassins are a group of villains who have joined forces with the sole purpose of world destruction and universal domination. And as you can see, their thing is to conquer and destroy. They don't give a you know what. Then you got Kanji, you got Yukon, you got everybody up in here, man. You got Sun Tzu. Look at this thing. Man, this is next level stuff, y'all. Man. You know what I mean? But yo, this is what your boy doing over here at Sound Vision, man. We always making things happen, man. So y'all, appreciate all of y'all who part of the chat tonight. Thank y'all for joining. Be sure to check out the website, soundvision.com. You know what I'm saying? Man, yeah, Bobby, right? Straight fire, right? Straight fire. Yeah, I knew you would say that. Straight fire. You know what I mean? This is what your boy be doing, man. So look, I'm going to copy the link of the comic book into the chat. Y'all can use that to go to the website directly. And then from the comic book, you can visit the website. And look, don't forget the t-shirts and the cool gear, man. You know what I mean? So y'all, as always, y'all, continue to inspire and achieve. Have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Stay safe, y'all.